PBD has a lot to say regarding the whole media lie that Trump is racist in regards to the whole black journalist fiasco. You are watching Bring the Asteroid. Make sure you like today's video, subscribe to the channel, and we will get right into it.
National Association of Black Journalists, and he's there, and the lady starts off with this question, if you haven't already seen this, I'll let you react to it. Go for it, Rob.
Watch him reaction.
I want to start by addressing the elephant in the room, sir. A lot of people did not think it was appropriate for you to be here today. You have pushed false claims about some of your rivals, from Nikki Haley to former President Barack Obama, saying that they were not born in the United States, which is not true. You have told 4 congresswomen of color who were American citizens to go back to where they came from. You have used words like animal and rabid to describe black district attorneys. You've had dinner with a white supremacist at your Mar-a-Lago resort. So my question, sir, now that you are asking black supporters to vote for you, why should black voters trust you after you have used language like that?
Well, first of all, I don't think I've ever been asked a question in such a horrible manner. First question. You don't even say, hello, how are you? No. Are you with ABC? Because I think they're a fake news network, a terrible network.
Good, he's back.
And I think it's disgraceful that I came here in good spirit. I love the black population of this country. I've done so much for the black population of this country, including employment, including opportunity zones with Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina.
Okay, he's back. That's where it ended.
Rob, is there another clip you got? Yeah. Do you have the water bottle clip? Anyways, play a different clip if you got them. We'll get to the water bottle clip.
I love it. This one is also one that has been all over Twitter. This is where Trump talks about Kamala Harris and her ethnicity.
That's right. Go for it.
Some of your own supporters, including Republicans on Capitol Hill, have labeled Vice President Kamala Harris, who is the first black and Asian American woman to serve as vice president and be on a major party ticket, as a DEI hire. Is that acceptable language to you? And will you tell those Republicans and those supporters to stop it?
How do you define DEI? Go ahead. How do you define
diversity, equity, inclusion?
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Is that what your definition?
That is
give me a
literally
definition
the words
then. Would you give me a definition
DEI.
of that? Give me a definition of
Sir,
that.
I'm asking you a question, a very direct question.
Define it for me, if you would.
I just defined it, sir. Do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is only on the ticket because she is a black woman?
Well, I can say no. I think it's maybe a little bit different. So I've known her a long time.
I wish that he would just come out and say yes. Yes, I do.
Indirectly, not directly, very much. And she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She is always identified as a black woman. She went to a historically black college.
I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't, because she was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made a turn, and she became a black person.
Just to be clear, sir, do you believe that
I think somebody should look into that too when you continue in a very hostile, nasty tone.
It's a direct question, sir. Do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is a DEI hire, as some Republicans
really
have
don't
said?
know. I mean, I really don't know. Could be.
All right,
I got so much to say on this.
But do you guys realize that he is back? And you talked about it on Jesse Waters. This
Yeah, I mean, the old Trump is back in that clip. It's amazing.
guy's been chill. He's been whatever. But like, they tried to kill him, and he still stayed calm. Now this is the old Donald Trump. He was cool, collected, and he's. Did you see how bitter and angry and like she was drooling for this moment to just try to get him? But you can't play with the ultimate troll. What are you gonna say, Rob?
Well, and to the point, the journalist says that Kamala Harris has always identified herself as a black woman. But here's a clip. I'll just play it.
Yeah, this is the press.
Tom, rewind, please. Go back a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to cook today is an Indian recipe.
Yes.
Because you are Indian.
Yes.
Okay, and I don't know that everybody knows that, but I find that wherever I go and I see Indian people at the supermarket, on the street, everyone's like, you know Kamala Harris is Indian, right? It's like the thing we're so excited about to...
What is up with Democrat politicians lying about their heritage and culture? Like Elizabeth Warren with Pocahontas and now Kamala Harris. Like, why? It's so weird.
have you running for president.
Yeah.
So we're both Indian,
Yes.
but actually we're both South Indian.
Yes. You look like the entire one half of my family.
Okay, thank you.
You do.
I've been telling people
You
we're
do.
related already,
Yeah.
so this is perfect. It's basically true. And so
The cringe, the cringe.
you raised eating South Indian food?
South Indian food.
Isn't that weird though? Isn't it weird that she's been Indian this whole time, but now because she knows that the black vote's so important, they have to bring Megan Thee Stallion on a stage to twerk in Atlanta in front of thousands of people, and the moment Kamala started talking, people started leaving.
Yeah, and this is, I'm sorry I interrupted the first 2 seconds of that clip. But the point simply is, the media is testifying and gaslighting for Harris. Trump has to beat Harris and the entire media. It's the Hillary election all over again, and this is what he's up against.
You know, the biggest difference is it's not just a white woman; it is now a woman of color. So, you know, Pat, she said it right there. She's half Indian, half black,
Jamaican. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for clarifying. Just like Pat is half Assyrian, half Armenian, but he's born in Iran. It's a complicated mix.
Yeah.
You're 100% Assyrian,
Yep.
but your family's from where?
Iran.
So you're Persian. Tom's white, but his family's from Canada apparently, but he's American. We're all a mix of something. Okay, so
Nationalist.
But so here's my question to Trump, and it's basically the same conversation we have. That conversation right there, respect to Trump, straight up. He's going to play away games. He's on the road in a hostile environment. We just talked about this. Here's my question. Is that conversation right there, think about it, who's that converting? Did he convert anybody? Did he bring more people to his side?
Oh my gosh, this guy is such a lib. Like every time I see this guy talk, I want to, I don't know, I can't say certain thing, but you know, jump off a high thing. All right. He just is always so liberal and he has to give the nuanced take. It's like, honestly, whose mind is Trump going to change at this point? People have made up their minds about Trump, and either if they don't like Trump, they're basically picking the lesser of two evils in the election. And I feel like that's how a lot of people vote. And that's how a lot of people will be voting in the 2024 election.
If the answer is yes, then keep doing that, bro. If the answer is no, I would ask you to maybe rethink your approach, because I'm such in a great place on Trump right now, where me personally, where I wasn't in the Trump camp, obviously, but I've seen.
Shocker. He like honestly reminds me of, you know how we always talk about the white suburban mother vote, how it's really like Trump fails at getting those votes. Like he's literally a white suburban mother. Very sad.
Seen this slow progression of what's happened in the Democratic Party, and it literally disgusts me. Mm-hmm. You know, because they're trying to paint Trump right now as the playing the identity politics. You're playing the color game. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen of the Democratic Party. You are the kings and queens, the ass queen of identity politics. So
wow, I mean that is a revolutionary take from that guy. I've never heard that before in my entire life. Wait, what? Democrats are the real racists? Never heard that before. Like what's his point there? His point is basically to tell Donald Trump and the Trump campaign that Trump needs to start pandering to the minorities because we need to prove that Democrats are the real racists. Well, you know what? Even when you do that, it gets people and candidates nowhere. They're not getting more support from these communities. It's stupid. It's fake. It's identity politics too. So no, how about we don't adopt these cringe left-wing political strategies, all right? Thank you, but no thank you, Adam. But yeah, that's all we have time for today, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you agree with Adam, or do you agree with me, who we all know who's actually correct here? Hint? Me. All right, bye, guys.